Welcome back to your Meet Me at the Barre series. We are featuring a towel today which could act as a glider, as well as some strength work. And then we also have a spry ball here. If you don't have one of these at home, you can kind of roll up a towel or use a block in some of the cases, or you can not use it at all. So we'll give that a shot, working a couple different variations with both. So start with your warm-up. I'm going to invite you to grab a towel. I have a longer one because you'll want it a little bit longer, and then we can always wrap it around. So we're going to start with feet together, or heels together, toes out, shoulders down and back. We're always thinking about our posture, down and back, nice tall spines if you have a string attached to your head. Find that length, okay? So from here, you're going to just step out. Don't worry about the towel just at first. Just want to get used to the movement. So you're going to step out to wide plie, step back. Now you can raise that towel forward and then pull it back like so. Inhale, exhale to stand. Good. Step it out, squeeze inner thighs together. Couple here. Keeping that nice tall spine. A few more. Hold out here, hold. And just pulse a little bit here. You can reach those arms up overhead for a little bit more challenge. Breathe. Good, now from here you're going to plie, releve, lift the heels. We're going to test some balance. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift those heels. Good. Warm up those calf muscles a little bit. A couple more. Last two. One more here. Good, come back to that plie. From here, step that inner foot, take it back behind in that curtsy, and turn that toe a little bit here. Step back, curtsy, step. So it's the opposite foot that you stepped with before. A few more, warm up the glutes. 3, 2, give me one more. Hold it here in that curtsy. Reach the arm up overhead. We're going to get some core work. You're going to plie curtsy, knee to elbow. Inhale, lower, exhale, knee to elbow. Couple more of those. Test now that balance. Take as many steps as you need to. So you can step, then crunch. 3 more. 2. 1 more here. Good. Bring it back to that curtsy. Come back to center in a wide plie. Maybe work some side bends. Center, side bend, center. Waking up those obliques a little bit more. Now eventually in our upper body work, we're going to really pull apart on that towel. You can probably already feel that here. A little bit quicker. Side to side. You can lengthen those legs a little bit, find a little bit more length. Good. 2 more each side. Reach, reach. Step the feet together. Now we're just going to step out to that other side. So heels in, toes out, shoulders down and back. We plie, out to the side, squeeze those inner heels together. Or inner thighs and heels. Good, inhale, lower, exhale together. Now this is your warm-up, right? So you don't have to get as deep. Sometimes in that plie, work to your degree. Inhale, lower, exhale, up. 4, 3, all the way overhead. 2, we're gonna stay there, hold it, pulse, pulse. Or again, I can be right here. Sometimes with shoulder mobility is a little bit more difficult, so just listen to your body. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, plie, lift the heels, plie, and lift. Second round. You got it. Woo, a little balance catch there. Good, one more. Bring it down, hold, rotate that foot just slightly, curtsy, and step. Or hands overhead, curtsy. And different arm variations there, waking up those shoulders, the lower body. And then we'll find that crunch in that last one here. Last 2. Hold that last one, hold it here in that curtsy, we'll find that crunch. So we plie, side crunch. Now each side's a little bit different for balance work, so just be mindful. Inhale, Exhale, crunch, get that heart rate up. Good. 4. Tap, lift 3. 2 more. 1 more here. Good. Release it down. Excellent work. Shoulders down and back. Release. We're going to come down into our core work, or our core stability. So, with that, I'm going to face away from you, but I'll turn to speak with you just so you're aware. Have that towel in like a little square. So we'll use it as a glider. Then grab for that spry ball. We're going to be using that towel or block. You're going to put it in between your knees. So, I'm here. I'm going to turn on an angle just so you can see me a little bit better. So here, I want you to have those shoulders over the wrists. So joint stack, hips over knees. You're in that tabletop position. We're going to warm the core by lifting the knees, so engaging those inner thighs on that ball. So we're here, tuck the toes, tiny little lift. So maybe it's like an inch or 2, okay? Chin off that chest, and you breathe. We're going to build some heat right away in that core. From here, option to stay here, or you're going to pulse, tiny little squeeze of those inner thighs. Not very big movement, just enough to add a little extra tension there. And you go, breathe, breathe. You got it. 4, 3, 2, hold it still here. Can you tap these down and lift? Tap and lift, that's it. Inhale, lower, exhale to lift. Tiny little movement. 4, 3, 2, maybe 1 more. Hold the middle, we combo. So we squeeze, tap, squeeze, tap and lift, 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 squeeze, tap and lift. That's 3, 2, 1 more. Good, hold, hold, release it down. Excellent job. So we should feel that core is kicking on here. Shoulders, nice little shoulder roll, feel good. From here, place that ball just off to the side. You might move, that's okay. We're gonna come back into tabletop. This time we're just gonna work a little more with the glider, okay? So from here, shoulders over the wrists, hips over knees once again. You're gonna take one leg back, the leg that has the towel under it or glider, and then the other hand's forward. This is your core stability. Lift that back foot just to start. Find a little challenge here, keeping those hips nice and level. Breathe. Place that foot down. From here, you're gonna glide out to the side. Exhale, bring it back to center. Glide, back to center. Good, you're getting a nice little side body crunch on this side. You can pull that opposite elbow down and then reach. Exhale, pull, reach. This time I'm stabling a ton here, so you're gonna feel that more in that shoulder. 1 more here, or a couple more. 3, inhale, reach. Exhale, 2. 1 more here. Pull and release. Knee down. Shake out a little bit. Once again, that side's gonna take a little bit more, because we're gonna even on that other side here. So bring that glider around the other foot, but we'll start with the stability first. So that foot's gonna go back behind, other arm forward, lift that leg, find the stability first. Okay, chin off that chest, but it's an extension of that spine, so everything's in a nice long line, as if I had like a wooden dowel on my back. It's a nice long line here. Now option to bring that foot down, and then you're gonna find glide out, pull it back. Exhale, side crunch with that leg, pull it back to center. Stay here with that arm, or maybe again you work that lat pull, get a little bit extra back work there. Exhale, pull, side crunch. When you breathe, exhale with effort, wherever that is in the pose. 3 more. 3, 2, 1 more here. Gently bring it all down. Excellent job. Shake it out. A little extra plank work, but we're going to work into some upper body work with push-ups, okay? So with push-ups first, we're going to use that same kind of thing that we did with the tabletop. You're going to bring the ball between your thighs, okay? Now whether you're on the knees or toes, still works okay. So if you're taking knees with the push-ups, make sure your hips are forward, okay? So we're not butt up in the air or anything like that. We really want those hips to be forward like you're in a high plank on the hands, okay? We're working 2 by 2 count. So I want this to be wider push-ups because we'll work a little bit extra triceps after this. So from here, you're gonna go down, down, exhale, up, up. Inhale, lower, down, down, up, up. Chin off that chest. Now engaging those inner thighs helps to keep that belly button hold to the spine, which also helps keep our back nice and flat, and that's what we want to see. Okay, if you're on your knees, stay there, otherwise you can try some on your toes. So when I'm engaging those inner thighs, that helps to keep all that alignment right there. Down, down, up, up, down, down, exhale, press, press, one more like that. Good, we're gonna go into some singles from the knees or toes. We go down and up, down and up. We're working some chest work right here. We'll get a little bit later, but hang on. 4, 3, 2, one more here. Excellent job. Now, bringing the arms in narrow, we're gonna work up, down. So plank up, downs. We're coming down to your forearms. Now you can keep the ball there. If it gets in the way, just get rid of it. But again, it's gonna help to keep everything nice and balanced. Biggest thing with up, downs is we don't wanna see that rocking in the hips. This warms up our triceps. So we go down, down, press up, up. Lower, down, down, up, up. Good, I'm still wanting to keep my shoulders over my elbows when I come down. Try to see that my hips aren't rocking too much side to side. Reverse the other way where you're leading with the other arm. Up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. One more here. Bring it up to the top. Send the hips back. Find a little child's pose, stretch out those shoulders. Release that ball. Set it off to the side. Coming to the edge of your mat. I'm just gonna roll my back a little bit here. We're gonna come into a little bit of tricep dip work. Okay. Keep with the towel or that glider more narrow. We're gonna work one leg first. Okay. So we're gonna come into a reverse tabletop position, essentially, which also helps us to come into that dip. Shoulders over the wrists. From here, I'm going to glide out and in. Glide out and in. Just the glide first. We're waking up the hamstrings. The glutes are engaged. Keep the hips lifted. Then we're going to add the dip. So as I extend, I bring it in. The hips come down as the knee bends. Kick it out and extend. Hips come down and bend. Kick it out and extend. Now if this doesn't work for you, you can be right here, lower, lift. So you can be on those glutes. So work for your degree of that range of motion. Oops, wrong way. Bend, extend. Last 4, 3, 2, one more. On the side. Good, bring it down. Switch sides. You should definitely be feeling that after those up downs. Feeling that in the back of the arm, those triceps. Okay, reset, find your stack in the joints, lift up, out and in, out and in. Good. Find that heel side, really drag that heel into that glider or towel. That's gonna really kick on that hamstring once again. 3, 2, one more here. Let's add the dip. So we dip, kick out, dip, and kick. You can do it. Bend, extend. We're going to keep those glutes on that mat right here. Extend up, bend, extend, bend, extend. Last 3, 2, and 1. Good, bring it in. Set that towel down. Last, core stability / upper body. You're here, lift up, kick side to side. A little bit more extra triceps. See how that is a little bit more challenging to balance? Again, I can be here and tap, or if my hips are lifted, I can tap the knees. That's a little bit of a shorter lever. Good, couple more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Shake it out. Come up to stand. Grab a drink if you have it. We're gonna work more triceps right away. Off the back. Taking your towel, goes a long way, place it behind your lower back, okay? So again, I'll just kind of face a different little direction so you can just see an angle here. I'm gonna wrap the towel a little bit. Now my arms are back behind me, okay? And from here, I'm going to lift and lower. Now, actually, before I be able to really see it, but I'm going to pull, pull. So my triceps are activated. I'm just as if I could rip that towel in half. I'm pulling here. Pull, pull. That's it. Find your grip on that towel that works best for you. 4, 3, 2, hold that pull. Now lift and lower. Lift and lower. Good. Spinal movement. Shoulders down and back. That's it. Feel those triceps. They should be burning, especially from that work that we did previously. Hang on. 4, 3, 2. We're going to add the legs just a little bit. See how it feels? So we're going to bend and lift and come up. Bend and lift. Woo! Bend and lift. Knee over the ankle. You got it. Lift and bend. Keep pulling that towel. Activate those arms. Activate those triceps. 3, 2. Hold it down here. Hold. Now we're just gonna bend, reach. Bend, reach. So this is your kick back. It's gonna look a little bit different, just with the range of motion with the towel. Chin off that chest. Bend, reach. A little bit quicker. Bend, reach. Bend, reach. Bend, reach. Breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand and rise up. Whew. Nice job. From here, the towel's going to go overhead for some lat pull downs, and then we're going to work into a little bit of adding some squat in there in the middle, and then that last part is we're going to add that chest press with a pull back with some lunges, okay? A lot, but we'll get there, okay? So, weight or towel up overhead, that active pull, okay? We're gonna work our lats, our side bodies, and our back. So, from the side, you pull down, up, pull down, up, pull, up, pull. Yep, like that. Reach down. Squeeze that elbow into your side ribs. Good. Pull, pull. You can do it behind you or in front. Just be really intentional about that right there. Pull. That's it. You can add a plie or a squat, just means to bend. Good. One more each side like this. From here, it's gonna look like this. We squat, stand, and pull. Squat, stand, pull. Now again, those arms can come forward a little bit, but if that stability or that shoulder mobility rather isn't there, that's okay. You can bring those arms down, come up, pull, okay? That's another variation. Pull. Yeah. Again, a little bit more back here with the side body. One more each side. And pull. Good. From here, we're going to stay to one side with your lunges. You're going to pick one side. You're going to press out as you lunge forward. Step back to center. Pull. Center. Press. Center. Woo. Pull. Press. Pull. Press. That entire time though, we're still pulling the bar or the towel out, okay? Be mindful of that, just a couple more. Press. Pull. Press. Pull, high pull. Knee over that ankle with that lunge. We're warming up those legs for that lunge series next. For that thigh work. Come back to center. Relax, release. Shoulders down and back. We get that other side. Re-grab if you need to. Press first, then pull. Other leg goes forward. Press. Center. High pull. Center. Press. High pull. Be intentional about it. Come on. These are pendulum lunges, so it's really going to test your balance. If you find that you're really wobbly, you can stay. Okay, you could go press, then pull. You can stay in one spot. Pull it back. Just a few more. 3. Pull. 2. Pull. 3. And pull. Whew, how do we do? So a little bit extra for upper body standing. weights or towel, biceps, okay? So I still don't like the way that felt. I want to get enough pull here. So we're gonna go up and down. If that towel's rocking side to side or waving in the air, that's okay. So from the side, I'm doing full range, palms to the shoulders. Now, I'm gonna round it through the upper back. I want my shoulders down and back, just like that. Heels together, toes out. You can zip up those inner thighs so we can be working lower body with the upper body. Good. Now, keep pulling apart on that towel. Pick up that pace a little bit here. Quick, quick. After this, we're gonna hold that 90 and just pull apart like little pulses. But again, you're not really gonna see much. 3, 2, 1, find 90, right here. Now pull, pull, pull. Tiny little movement. As if you could squeeze your shoulder blades together every time you do that. Pull, pull. Keep them at 90. You can check in that mirror if you got one. Pull, pull. Couple more seconds. Then we're gonna find a serve. With those side steps that we had in our warm-up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Serve it out, pull it back. We start standing here. First, get used to that movement. Serve out, pull. Serve and pull. So we can still get backward here. Reach and pull. 4, 3, 2, last one. We step side to side. We serve, step together, other side. Okay, I'm gonna come into it a little bit more. Step out and serve, pull, other side, pull. Knees in line with the toes. We get more outer or inner thigh with a wide squat or wide plie. Serve it, keep pulling on that towel. I know you can do it, but just adds a little bit more, getting deeper into those muscles. Serve, and serve. 2 more each side. Good, 1 more each side. Be back in center, hold it here. Now we're gonna add that curl again. If you wanna adjust that towel, feel free. All right, I'm here, and I'm curling, curl, but I'm still pulling that toe apart. Now, feet hip-width distance. We're gonna add those curtsies with the curl. Now, February is heart month, so I'm gonna give you an option to get a little cardio in here with some skaters. So you can stay here, or you can pick it up, side to side. But I'm still curling, right? Pull and curl. Pull against that towel. You can get lower. Get that heart rate up. Couple more, right here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How's that for some upper body? Nice job. From here, we're gonna go into some thigh work, okay? So you can let the towel sit on the floor there. You're gonna grab back for your spy ball, or again, if you're using a towel or block, try that out. So pretend, if you don't have a bar, just find a wall. Okay, you can just up against the wall. We're doing another seat work series up against the wall. So I'm here, upper back on the wall. Lower back's there to start, but we'll change that in a second. Ball comes in between the thighs. So we worked on inner thigh work with our core stability. Now we get it with the thighs. Hands can be at your side, okay? We're gonna start with a pulse. Pulse. Squeeze that ball, squeeze. Tiny little movement. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold that squeeze. Lift and lower the heels. Lift and lower. So you have tension on these thighs the whole time. Okay, now you can get lower in that wall sit if you like. It's essentially like a wall sit. We're gonna layer on, so just be mindful. Couple more. 4, 3, 2, hold the heel lift. If you can, hold. Now we press the hips forward, bring them back to the wall. Press, bring it back. Whoo, the burn. Shaking is good in this one. It'll kick on really soon if it hasn't already. 4, 3, 2, 1 more here. Bring it back, hold it here and pulse. Pulse. With those heels lifted, extra challenge, you can bring them down if you need to. Finish strong. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold, lower the heels, slowly come out of that one. Woo, I haven't done that one in a while. That adds up. Shake it out. All right, from here, we're gonna go to the wall. I'm gonna face you first. So, we're gonna go outer thigh. So I want the ball in between, up here below, in between the knee and the hip joint, okay? So, what it's gonna look like, and hopefully you can see this, the ball's gonna be against the wall. Now the knee or the leg that's against the ball, that knee is going to bend at 90 degrees. The outside leg is your stabilizer leg. This is actually where you'll feel it a lot because it has to stabilize when you're pressing against the wall. So, if you got something in front of you, feel free to balance. If not, you're gonna add a balance challenge. Start with the thighs parallel to each other. Flex through that back foot. From here, you're going to kick it back as if you were stamping that back wall behind you, but at the same time, you're pressing that ball into the wall. So when that happens, this thigh, this leg, these glutes have to work to stabilize. So try not to dip into this thigh, keep it lifted, press, press. How's our upper body doing? Shoulders down and back. That string is attached to our head. You can use the wall for balance here as well. 8, 7, 6, 5, it's a tiny movement. 4, 3, 2, hold it here. Now, as if you could do like a clamshell where you're lifting the leg up into the wall, that's essentially what you're doing here. Just tiny little lift. Now, you can reposition that ball if it moved a little bit more. Lift, lift, tiny little lift. This is where you're really gonna feel it in that outer glute and thigh. This might be helpful to just hold on to something for balance if you need to. Lift, lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back. We lift the heel of the leg that's balancing. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Again, you can use a chair or something for balance here. Lift and lower. 4, 3, 2, option to hold the heel lift. Hold and go back to that press against the wall with that kick back. Kick, kick. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the heel. Maybe you lift the heel as you find that clamshell for that second round. Woo! Finish strong right here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, relax. Nice job. The leg that was straight or that was connected to the floor, take that on top, figure forward. Whew, that should feel a really nice stretch there. We gotta do the exact same thing on the other side to stay balanced. Okay. So maybe an ankle circle if that feels good. Whew. Shake it out. Now I'm gonna face away from you, but I'll still try to cue you as much as possible. You're doing the exact same thing. So I'm facing away. Other leg here. Keep a slight bend in that standing leg. The other leg is going to bend. And I'm flexing through my foot to stand that back wall behind you. Ready? Repress. Press it back. Adjust your posture if you feel those shoulders rounding at all. And it's a tiny little press. Nothing to hyperextend that low back. Tiny movement here. Couple more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it here, lift into the wall. We lift and lower, lift and lower. So again, this outer thigh is working super hard to counterbalance that push against the wall because it was really trying to make you lose your balance. 3, 2, one more. Good. From here, lift and lower that outer leg right here, the heel. Releve means to lift, lift and lower, lift and lower. Good. One more. 4. Hard if you hover that heel. 3, 2. Option to keep that heel lifted. Hold. Press. Second round. Press. Stamp that foot to that wall behind you. Keep that tall posture. So many things to think about. 4, 3, 2. Final lift into the wall. Lift. Maybe lower that heel in between. Maybe just keeping that heel to the floor. Adjust that ball if it's moving a little bit. Lift and lower. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Come back, take that leg that was straight. Figure 4 on top. Stretch it out. You're doing great. We got one more series standing. with our glute work. And then we're gonna finish on our mat. Good, shake it out. From here, we're gonna need that glider back, okay, or that towel rather. I'm just gonna fold my mat in half, just so I feel like you just fatigued. Don't have the glider to it, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so I'm gonna go here, so my tension is gonna be on that other thigh that was just worked before. Okay, bring the spry ball back into play. You're gonna press into the ball here to start. So I'm gonna come into a curtsy, press. You can lift the ball overhead. Lower it down, lift, maybe a side body stretch, lower, and lift. So remember we did those side bend stretches. We're adding those in right here again, but with some lower body. Lower, and lift. 3 more. Last 2. 1 more here. Take that stretch one more time. Now bring it back here. Hold that ball out and we pulse, pulse. So I'm squeezing the ball and I'm shifting back and forth on that glider or towel. So now I got some good time under tension right here on this quad. Breathe, breathe, press. Tiny little movement, come on. 4, 3, 2, stay here if you can. Place that ball on your thigh, between your thigh and your belly. Arms come up, and I'm just pulling that knee in that's on the glider, and then I kick it out. And I pull. There's that lat pull down again. Good. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. We're finishing on the side right here. Readjust if you need it. Last 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Hold. Rise up. Nice job. All right, let's do that other side. So readjust. We have a good side and a better side. So sometimes that balance or something might be just a little bit more challenging this side, and that's okay. So start with that ball low with that foot back. Then you come up, reach up and over. Lower it down. Learn that movement the first couple of reps, and then you can go deeper in the range of motion or in the stretch. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. Keep it up, you're doing great. Lower and lift. 3 more. Lower knees in line with that toe. Try not to be too wobbly here, but that glider certainly adds that challenge. You can certainly do this without the glider too. Good, now we're gonna bring it back and find our pulse. So we come back here, and we're gonna have that shift forward and back. Tiny little movement. Once again, squeeze, squeeze. Good, that heat is building. That burn should be building right here in that glute and that thigh. 4, 3, 2, hold. Last movement. Again, you can probably do this without the ball. We're just adding it in. Inhale. We don't want to dip too much of our weight forward. It's helping to keep us lifted. Inhale, reach. Exhale, that pull. Can you give me 4 more? Of course you can. 4, 3, 2, give me 1 more. Together. Rise up. Nice job. Excellent work. Okay. Done with thigh work, done with some glute work standing. We're gonna get a little bit more on the floor. But let's take a quad stretch. Inner thighs together. Woo. Feeling good. After we find a lot of tension on those muscles, it's great to stretch them out in between. We actually kind of skip that with upper body, so make sure to get some good upper body stretches at the end. Inner thighs together. Good, breathe. 1 more breath. Gently release. Let's just take a hamstring stretch. We're going to get after those next. So just a quick one. Good. Release it. Other side. We're going to keep that spry ball for this next movement on the floor. So as you're ready, you can come on down. Grab a drink. Stay hydrated. All right. We're back to that tabletop position that we started in before. Ball's coming behind the knee. Okay. So we're going to activate the hamstrings, so it's got to squeeze to keep that ball there. Shoulders over the wrists, hips over knees. We're going to find a glute kick, but in this position versus that standing position that we did at the side wall. And again, same thing applies. Nothing too high, we're going to get hyperextending that low back. Lift and lower. Good. Stamping that foot to the ceiling. Lowering it down with control. Last 2. On this next one, keep it up here. Hold. Now pulse, pulse. Chin off that chest. Here's that time under tension again. Breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Squeeze. Squeeze that heel towards your glute. Here's a little extra hamstring curl. Breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that knee down. Clamshell as the side back to center. Clamshell and center. Lift and lower. Again, just to your degree of that range of motion. 4, 3, we're gonna add a little bit of extra core here. 2, 1. Take that leg back behind. We did this in our last video. It's that little curtsy. Pull the knee to the elbow. Curtsy, pull knee to elbow. Curtsy, pull. Curtsy, hold here, hold, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Relax, release. Take that foot back. Just find a little length in the back of that hamstring. All right, you're doing awesome. Ball comes to the other side. Shoulder over the wrist. Lift and lower. Going right into it. Let them pull to the spine. Keep those hips level. Doing great. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. A couple more and then we'll get to that pulse. 3, 2, keep it up here, hold, pulse. Pulse, stamp that foot to the ceiling. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold, hamstring squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Hips level, try not to hike it too much. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees come to meet each other. Clamshell out to the side. 7, 6, 5, 4. Strong through upper body. 2, and 1. Final move that curtsy. We curtsy. Pull the knee to the elbow. They do not have to touch. Curtsy. And pull. Again, you can do this without the ball behind that hamstring if that feels better. Hold this next one. Pulse it here. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Nice job. Release, relax. That ball comes out. Stretch that hamstring. Breathe. And then bring the leg in. Take the hands back behind the back. Just open up that chest here. We're going to do that a little bit next with a little Cobra Superman position. Stretch it out. So we're just going to work with that towel to finish up. So, coming onto your mat, onto your belly. The legs are going to be in slight V position. They're not just hanging out here, okay? The toes are tucked, and you're actually activating. So if you could bring those, see how my thighs come off the floor, okay? From here, hands come to the towel, and you're going to lift up. So it's a little back extension, and lower. Exhale to lift, and lower. Again, nothing to force once again. Sometimes low back. We all have different ranges of motion here, so mine may look very different to yours. Okay, pull back. So how about that lat pull down that we worked, right? Kind of activate those muscles. So pull it back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull. Couple more, and then we're gonna work side twists. 3, 2, keep those legs active. One more here. Good, now the hand or the towel, one hand comes to one towel, we're here, like still in that V position, and now I twist, and I reach back. Twist, reach back. Kind of again, a little side body crunch, adding in a couple different variations throughout this workout. 4, 3, if you're pressing to those hands, you can get a little bit of chest here. 2, one more. Excellent, bring it back to center, let's get that other side. Reach and twist. Lower it down. Reach and twist. Gaze comes back to that floor. You got it. Final work here in that prone position. 4, 3, 2, final one. And release, relax. Good. Come on up. From here, I'm just going to keep my mat full a little bit so I have a little bit more room. The heel is gonna come to the towel to start. Okay, we're gonna finish with our core, we're gonna a little extra stretching. So we're here, okay, hands behind the head. We're going to crunch, so legs can start bent here. So we're gonna crunch up, extend, bring it back and lower. Crunch up, extend, curl and lower. Crunch up, extend out, curl and down. Again, activating those hamstrings a little bit further here. Lift, extend, in and down. 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 4. Good. 3. Exhale, 2. Extend, in and down. One more. Up, extend, in and down. Grab that towel. Take it the longer way once again. Legs to the sky. From here, you're going to inhale, lower legs and arms. Exhale, pull it back. Now with this, think about your lever, right? So I can bend the knees and tap the heels and bring it back to center. Now, biggest thing of both of these moves is that low back needs to stay on that mat, okay? Inhale to lower, exhale, pull. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull back to center. Lever length once again. Inhale, exhale, pull. Last 3, 2, maybe one more. Knee here in center, hold. Extend the legs if you did it before. Take the towel in between your legs. From here, lower down first. All right, reset. We're gonna come up. We're gonna lower the leg, then exhale, crunch. Inhale, lower head and leg. Come up and crunch. Inhale to lower. Exhale, crunch. That top leg can meet the bottom leg, but it's a little less of a movement than that lower leg. Inhale, exhale, crunch. Harder, you can keep lifted, and then add a little extra crunch at the top. Last 3 on this side. 2. On the next one, hold it here, pulse. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull it in. Release, relax that low back. And then we're just going to do the other side. So, now the other leg comes underneath. We'll get this, okay? We're here. Start in front. Inhale, lower. Exhale to crunch. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and crunch. Inhale, we're getting those transverse abdominals, those ones right in the front there. Inhale, exhale, crunch. Better keep those shoulders and head off that mat if you'd like. Last 3, 2, 1 more here. Keep it lifted and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, relax. Excellent job. Take that towel on the arch of that one foot. We'll just get a little extra hamstrings here and those inner thighs. So you're going to take the towel into that one hand, the same leg that's going out to the side here. Keep that opposite shoulder and hip on the floor. So it's not about how low you get down to the floor. It's just about finding that nice stretch in the inner thighs and the hip. And we're going to get IT band, which is super important because we worked a lot of outer thigh glute muscles. So then you're just going to switch to hands and take that leg across the body. Once again, it's not about getting this leg down to the floor. It's just about feeling that stretch right on the outside of that leg. This shoulder and hand stay to the mat. Flex for that foot. Breathe. Bring it back to center and switch sides. Hamstring first, just feel that stretch in the back of the leg. And then hand comes to the floor, you're just gonna let that leg drop off to the side for a little bit here. Breathe. Good, one more breath. Bring it back to center, take that IT band stretch. Keep that foot flexed, dorsal flex towards your face. Take it across, feel that outer thigh stretch there, glute. Breathe. Good, one more breath here. And then bring it back to center, release, relax. Take a full body stretch up overhead. Feel those abdominals lengthen. And then bring everything back to center. Give yourself a little hug, rock it up. From here, we'll just come into a seated position, stretching out our upper body like I had promised. So inhale, reach, interlace the fingers, press them towards me. Feel that head, bring them back behind the head. Just open up the chest a little bit further. Press your head against your hands. And then reach those arms up overhead. Feel a nice little tricep release. We work those quite a bit. Relax those shoulders. Inhale, reach up. Other side. Inhale, reach, bring the arms forward, just take a nice little wrist stretch from our bicep curls, as well as the plank work that you did. Anytime you're supporting your body or your shoulders, other side. Good, hands back behind the back to find a last chest expansion here. You can use the towel here too if your hands aren't able to reach each other. Let your heart shine. Thank yourself for showing up for this workout. You did an amazing job. Low impact, a little bit of cardio, total body. Excellent job. Release those hands, 2 breaths. You're going to inhale, reach arms up overhead. Exhale, release. One more. Inhale, reach up. Palms come to touch to heart center. Much gratitude for joining me for another Meet Me at the Barre series. Any questions, let me know. Have a great day.